after gaining some decent yardage. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Powell. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And the Yellow Jackets looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Tackled there by the defense.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, I know it's only the first time, but let's face it, Chris, you've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's third and goal. Ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Georgia Tech, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate.
It's blocked. It's picked up. This is a live ball here. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. For a gap, it's Nixon. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Looks like Syracuse will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Receivers are bunched together. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Nixon. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. A escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. With a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. Trapped again in the pocket.
That had put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Dropping back, it's King. The sure hands, it's Power. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Now it's second down here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's a comeback route. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Powell. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
13, Syracuse 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And this time it's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Close to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
But a quick stop for the defense. He just chews, so it's 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made quickly at the 11 for the offense in the red zone now. Syracuse has moved into the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Syracuse, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to throw. It's King. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A big throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Same tailback, another carry. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats on the ground.
Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. To the air. It's King. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Going for his running back. Caught over the middle. It's Powell. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. How aggressive will this offense be? They can get into field goal range easily, but maybe they'll take a shot at the end zone. Looking downfield, it's King. He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Yellow Jackets will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. It's an out route, the catch made. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Syracuse lines up quickly. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Orange.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
Syracuse 14.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up. They'll ride the back again here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So early contact with the defense, that'll push the ball up 5 yards. Mistake by the defense makes it 1st down and 5. We'll go to the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's a quick grab, and the game just good enough for a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Looking to throw. It's King. That's caught. It's Powell. Both area heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
The Yellow Jackets looking to cash in the red zone. Heading left after the handoff. Bring toward the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And the route is on.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this.
Looking to throw it deep. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back's got it again. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. On the ground, it's Powell. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far.
14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's King. He's looking deep here. Catch made wide open way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Remember, last time they were going on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Georgia Tech.
Here's the second down play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. On the run, it's Willis. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Quick throw to his receiver. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Leaning on the run game here. Look out, room to run here. He's in the clear. Powering through a tackle. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Oh, and it's close. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Using his legs, it's Willis.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
He'll hand it off. Quick spin on the run.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on.